Hello, and welcome to the Memory Loss Hotline. If you've forgotten why you've called already, please press 1 now. Hello, and welcome to the Memory Loss Hotline. If this is the 4th time you've heard this recording, please hang up and try calling again later, if you remember. Thank you.
You know, James, I had this funny feeling I've called that number before, eh?
Deja vu.
No. Something more stronger than that, eh? It's like, you know when you ring a number, and you ring it again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again, and again.
That's just repetition then.
So what's the difference?
Well, repetition's like the same thing over and over again. Like if I was to say to you, repetition. And deja vu is more like a feeling that you've done something before, kind of like I have right now, because haven't we had this conversation before?
I can't remember, eh?
I'm sure we've had this conversation before.
Are you sure?
It was a week ago. You were sitting over there, I was sitting over here saying, I think we've had this conversation before.
Which conversation was that?
You just called that hotline. We're talking about deja vu, repetition, and memory loss. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Nah.